Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Fondin and I'm the author of Twin Flame Romance, The Journey to Unconditional Love. All of my books are available in paperback, Kindle, and Audible books. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications, and thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. I do readings, 30, 60, and 90-minute readings, Twin Flame, general readings, life path and purpose. You can book that at my website, michellefondinauthor.com. And don't forget to download the free Twin Flames affirmation meditation. The link is below. Welcome to the Divine Masculine Twin Flame Tarot reading, Timeless. This is a reading for Divine Masculines and messages from Divine Masculines to their Divine Feminines. And anytime you find this reading, it's going to be pertinent to you. Perhaps, maybe, hopefully a part of it will. To start, I always like to say a blessing over the cards. Dear God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Mother Mary, Archangels, Angels of God, Twin Flame, Divine Masculines, Guardian Angels, let this reading be the highest light and love of God the Father. Let it bring light, love, and truth to everyone involved. Archangel Michael, stand guard, casting away any lower energies with your sword of light. Romance Angels, Twin Flame Angels, please help Divine Masculines know what they need to know to learn and to grow this week. So we are going to start with a tarot card. This is going to represent where Divine Masculine is at the time that you find this reading. So angels and guides, Divine Masculines, Guardian Angels. Where is Divine Masculine at on this twin flame journey now? Okay, that almost wanted to come out, but the card did not want to come out. So we shall see. We shall see. Oh boy, this is a harsh energy. So we got the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. It kind of looks like a thief in the night. Let's have a look at this card and see what energy is coming to light. I do have a feeling that Divine Masculine in this energy is running from their past. Running from their past. I have a feeling that there is something from their past that they are not particularly proud of. There's some deep, dark secret, some skeleton in the closet that they are really ashamed of. And almost like a thief in the night, they are running from this issue, this problem, this skeleton in the closet. And I feel that it is the wrong way to go about things for DMs. What DM needs to do instead is turn around and face that demon, face that skeleton in the closet, take a very good look at it and work through whatever that is, whatever that was in the past, so that they can move forward correctly on their right life path. Because the number 7 is the number of life path. And when I see an energy like the Seven of Swords, it's like you're moving in the wrong direction. You're moving in the wrong direction. And the reason why you might move in the wrong direction, Divine Masculine, is because if you haven't faced this skeleton in the closet, if you haven't faced this demon from your past, if you are stalking away like a thief in the night, trying to move away from this problem versus moving toward it, it's never going to be resolved. It's because there is some unresolved issue that keeps haunting you. So I really believe that the way to this, the way through this, Divine Masculine, is to turn around and just face it. So that is the advice given through the energy in the card. And we're going to get 3 cards that represent Divine Masculine on the twin flame journey at the time of this reading. So DMs, what is your energy right now with your twin flame situation? Okay. Here we go. Divine Masculines, what is your energy Oh boy, it really does reflect that Seven of Swords energy. Totally reflects it. DMs, where are you on this twin flame journey now? Okay, it makes 100% sense. So at the time that you find this reading, the 3 cards that represent like where DM is at on the twin flame journey, 100% is a representation of this, of this Seven of Swords energy. The first card that comes out is bitterness. There's something that they're very, very bitter about from their past. Again, that they're trying to get away from and they're not facing it. And the first word that popped out to me is the word jealousy on the card. So it says anger, resentment, jealousy, silent treatment, arguments, cold shoulder, ghosting, criticizing. I feel that the one that's sticking out the most is jealousy. There was this sense of bitterness and jealousy from DM's past, that maybe they were cheated on, maybe they thought they might be cheated on, and then it became a self-fulfilling prophecy where they kind of self-prophesied that happening to them. And the bitterness is what's chasing them. The bitterness of that situation is actually what has been chasing them. That's why they're trying to steal away like a thief in the night to get away from that. And you can't really get away from that. You have to deal with it. Because here we got the Wounded card. Intense emotional pain. Intense emotional pain. Depression. Anxiety. Fear. Emotionally unavailable. Scarred. It says scared, but for me I heard scarred. Defensive, triggered, healing. It's weird. It does say scared on the card and I heard scarred. Like they have scars from what has happened in the past and they are still bitter about it. And then we have man cave, taking time alone, problem solving, depression. Again, depression's come up twice. Isolation, hermit, sadness, wounds. And again, wounds, shadow work. I really do feel Divine Masculine is going to move through this energy so much quicker if they could just turn around to face it, turn around to face the bitterness, turn around to face the pain, turn around to work through these issues that has been bothering them, tugging at them from their past that they just haven't let go of, and they need to let go of it. Because it's making them depressed. It's making them like the wounded warrior. There's no reason why they need to be that. There's absolutely no reason because it's in their past. It's like in the way past for some of them. We're talking 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 20 years ago. We're not even talking about current times. And they've just been dragging this bitterness along with them again and again and again. And it's not serving them. So Divine Masculines, what do you have to say to your Divine Feminines at this particular time? With this reading, I'm almost afraid to see the message cards, but we shall see, right? DMs, what are your messages to Divine Feminines? I want to wake up beside you every day. All right, so far so good. We're gonna get 2 more from this deck. DM, what are your messages to your DF? I centered my world so much around you that I got totally freaked out. Yeah, and that's part of the wounds from their past and what they did before. Because the word I said that jumped out was the word jealous. So with the word jealous comes the word possessive, comes the word like, almost like holding on too much to their person, whatever their person was in the past. Fear that that person was going to cheat. And the problem is that in order to get away from that jealousy energy, they need to get away from the obsession energy. And so this is what freaked them out, was that kind of that obsession energy, because they saw it again and they almost saw it happening again. Okay, DM, what is your message to DF? If I show you my feelings, you might go off me. And so they're fearful to share their feelings with you for fear that you just might go away. Okay, DM, what is your message to your DF, please? Okay, there are two. I am too asleep to resonate with a love so profound. Honestly, I don't even feel like they're asleep. I don't feel like they're asleep. I feel like they're too asleep to deal with the bitterness. Honestly, I don't feel like they're asleep. They need to deal with the bitterness. That's what it is. You deserve so much more than what I can give you right now. Yeah, and the thing is that once they turn that key, once they deal with the bitterness and woundedness, they'll be able to give you what you need. Okay, DM, what is your message to DF, please? I was wearing a mask to keep you in my life. I didn't realize it was keeping us apart. So the word that I'm hearing here is aloof. That's the word I'm hearing, is aloof. DM in this reading, so this DM was very aloof. This DM pretended like they didn't care. This DM pretended like they were non-affected. This DM pretended that they were not jealous. And it did completely the opposite effect of what they intended it to do. And that just goes to show you that when you are not authentic with yourself, others know, others can feel it, others get suspicious. And so once Divine Masculine is able to deal with their bitterness and their wounds from the past, remember this is all in the past, and get out of the man cave for enough time to just face it and deal with it and stop running away from it, they can be their more authentic self. Because when you're hiding something from you that you do not like, albeit jealousy, albeit possessiveness, if you're hiding from yourself something that you don't like about yourself and you try to hide it from other people, rest assured you're going to come off as being inauthentic, and people are not going to believe you, and they're not going to have compassion towards you because they feel something is off. They feel something is totally off. But for example, Divine Masculines, if you say, look, I've had jealousy in the past. I've had this idea of possessing my person in the past. I don't want to deal with a relationship like that again, and I need to work through that. Will you help me work through it? Or if you notice that I get into that jealous mode, help me. Like, help me to see it. Help me to understand it. And that is a much better way. It's like laying your cards out on the table, right? It's almost like the other analogy I'm getting is almost like the alcoholic who makes the decision to stop drinking and who goes to the meetings, to the AA meetings, and maybe sees, a therapist, and they're pretty dedicated to the non-drinking because they know they have a problem. But then they don't tell their friends that they're working on staying sober and clean. Like, they don't tell their friends because they're embarrassed to tell their friends. But it's by telling their friends that their friends can help and support them to stay sober and clean. So I have a feeling for DMs, it's this same way. By facing your shadows, by facing your skeletons in your closet, by facing your demons, and then by opening up about it and saying, look, I'm not completely better yet. I'm still struggling with this. I'm still dealing with this, but here are my cards on the table. Here's what I'm dealing with. Can you help me? the authenticity is going to come through, and people are going to be so much more understanding, especially your divine feminine twin flame is going to be so much more understanding if you lay your cards on the table. So I hope this was helpful, twin flame. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications, and thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this video with other twin flames, and thank you so much for your support of my YouTube channel. You can buy a book or 2 or 3. You can join a bootcamp or meditation course. You can also book a reading, and I'll see you in the next video.